Hi, Earth signs. I hope that you're doing fantastic. I'm here to do your next 72-hour readings. I already tried this once, and the energy flow, I just needed to transmute that, okay? I'm getting a glimpse of some things that, it was positive and negative coming across there, but we have the power to transmute a thing. And so the divine wanted me to see something to transmute it, and because we want positive energy, okay? So let's raise our vibration here and see what the spirit wants Earth energy to know from the 26th through let's just go to the 30th. We got the mem here coming out. And that's the 13th letter of the Hebrew here, and that's about a flood. Now, we got, for the Earth reading for Capricorn, happy birthday Capricorn, we got for the overall energy for the Capricorn season that we're in, this card, okay, which 13th letter, which takes to the 13th higher arcana, death energy, transformative energy, right? Freedom of something, just some things that are just, that have been hidden, that are coming to the surface, but this is about, it's a real watery energy with that energy, but it's a flood of emotions, unknown things. It represents the sea itself, and there's all kinds of strange things in the sea, okay? Searching for some type of unknown answer: who, what, when, where, how do I do this, why did this happen, why did I choose this, why did I not do this or that. You can't change what's happened, okay? When a death energy comes and there's been war, because it's still got the vibration of a 4 showing up here, you got to take charge of something and be real logical in what you're choosing to do in the next 72 hours based upon, obviously, things that you've already chosen or what's come about or why you're dealing with what you're dealing with in this time of flooding, okay? So you're either inside of something and protected from that flooding, because the 4 energy of the 13, which is transformative, it's also taking you to the 4th house of the family, okay? Water, all water can go back to moon energy, and the moon rules over the 4th house of your family. And the 4th high arcana with the 13 would be the emperor, which is a father figure energy, a leader, protection, okay? So whatever these flooding energies for the next 72 hours, Earth signs, that you're dealing with, or that's been around you, that somebody's trying to deal with, that maybe you're watching, if I'm talking to the cross watcher, we're getting this transformative energy in a very, very big way here. Now, it's on purple, and purple is the your crown chakra. So getting those downloads and doing with those downloads from the divine and moving in the, because water is movable, okay? But you need to take those thoughts and you need to be grounded within it. Okay, and you're either going to stand in truth and be transformed by past things, because that's that death energy of Scorpio, right? And then the moon is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then the vibration of the 4 will take you to the emperor, and that's fire energies of Aries, okay? So you might have that in your chart. Doesn't matter. It's just energy that's coming out on this card for the next 72 hours that the divine is wanting you to pay attention to get grounded, to get in a place of foundation, because this represents a foundation of something as well. A restart, okay? Getting those downloads. So we're talking about rain. You know, you can liken rain to being blue and gloomy and all that kind of stuff. Gonna have to really get grounded when thoughts and emotions come your way, so that you can transform them, transmute them, because that can be real confusing energy if we're talking about who, what, when, where, how, all that kind of stuff. The death energy is things coming to the surface, okay, but coming by way of the download in your mind, in your crown chakra here, needing to be real stable, okay, be balanced. There could be hidden deception that you'd already been dealing with, or you need to use your intuition to go in the direction that the divine says to go, okay, so that you can have protection, okay? I'm using this angel deck this time around for this reading. Like I said, I tried to do a reading and I had to transmute those energies, okay, because we're trying to get people to come to the surface of things that have been hidden. Pluto energy is sexual situations. It's undercover agents. For some of you all been dealing with law and legal stuff. It's death situations. It's other people's money and property and stuff like that. And that can give a real big flood of emotions, of unknown, you know, things, how to deal with them, depending on your situation. You're talking about children with Pluto energy as well. Reflection of things that have literally just completely died and transformed something, okay? It's new hope, though. What does the earth energies need to know? So we got the 8 of Waters. Got another 8 energy. Well, 13th letter is the 8th house. Takes you to the death card. Takes you to the 8th house. We got another 8 here. It says a desire to move on and the search for something more meaningful. Spiritual and emotional growth. You can grow through this and be protected and face whatever this is, this flood that's coming, and build on a new foundation and move on from things that you've invested in and abandon it. The Spirit's saying, I would abandon it right now, because the next 72 hours is going to be very transformative energy that's coming your way. Okay? The Spirit says, go in a different direction now. Go towards something that's going to be truthful and it's going to protect you. Remember, the 8 in the Hebrew itself is also protection energy. And so we've got a new beginning here. 8 is also about strength. So if we want to take that up to the higher arcana, that's Leo energy. All right. And protection energy would be Sagittarius energy with Jupiter. Okay. We've got another 8 coming. That's incredible. Incredible earth sign. So we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius itself coming out here. Water and fire. And it makes it steamy. And we got a flood here. And we got something being downloaded from the crown chakra itself. So what are you going to do? How are you going to do it? What are you going to do with that information? You're going to let it make you war for uprightness with conviction, because the Emperor energy has conviction. 88, that's prejudice stuff. That's also Tower stuff. That's Aquarian energy coming out. Okay, we're talking 8th house. We're talking about things that are hidden. Got to bring it to the surface here. Okay, this says events that are moving at a fast pace, delays are over, and many things happening at once. So we're talking about a flood. There it is. You're going to get a flood of emotions about something. You're going to want to move on and go get your 9 of Cups. You know, what is the Tower? From the heavens, just like that. Illumination. Truth setting somebody free. That's also a new foundation energy itself. All right, so that's amazing that this is coming out here. You got to get out of prejudice stuff. You got to have a restart. Yes, it's going to be an upheaval, but it's going to be for the better. Are you protected in the house? Okay. Are you getting the download and doing with it what you need to be transformed in a positive way? Because 88 makes a 7 still take you to the moon energy, because it's the chariot with Jupiter, luck. Within the emotions, within the download, within having to move on. You need to go get your 9 of Cups, because things are happening really fast in the next 72 hours. Okay? So I think I'm just going to leave it there. Maybe we'll look at the bottom. Yes. Okay, so, oh my God. Look, we got the Justice card, and at the top of this card, it says 8. That's very sobering, earth signs. There's a judgment being put on something. Now, I just said that 88 makes a 7, which takes you to the chariot energy. Okay, but the 7th house itself is found within the Justice card, so everything's intertwined. So there's something huge happening. A flood is coming in the next 72 hours, and there's going to be justice on a situation. This says fair and just decisions are going to be made. It says do what you know is right. Well, you know what's right. Earth signs, you know what's right. Or the cross watcher, whoever I'm talking about, it says stand up for your beliefs. In truth, this is about truth. This is about mutuality. This is about not being biased. It's about having favor. Like I said, we can still find within this water energy, the chariot, and Jupiter's found there. There's protection within the 8, but you got to get out of bias type of energy that is prejudice stuff. The divine says, I don't like that. I'll bring the Tower in every time. I'll knock it down. And that's knowing that you got to do that. That Tower energy. Now, there's a lot of information out here. And you got nothing but 8. That's amazing. It's absolutely sobering energy here, and there's a judgment going to be made on something in the next 72 hours. You're not going to be able to escape it because it's going to flood just like that. Now, for some of you all, this beautiful, you've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for truth to set you free. You've been waiting for the divine to come in and put a judgment on something. Some of y'all are dealing with legal stuff here, real legal stuff that's been hidden and undercovered, and that's going to come to the surface. And it's transforming energy in itself here, earth signs. That's amazing. So depending on where your integrity has been, truth is going to reign in the end. Okay, so get inside the house, operate by your conviction like the emperor would. Give aid, because that's headship stuff. Okay, water energy here is also dealing with mothers and children, all kinds of stuff. Okay, other people's property, money, all that kind of stuff down here. Whatever your situation is, the divine's just letting you know in the next 72 hours there's a real flood of emotions coming that's going to just literally just be knocked down from heaven. It's a sudden change. It's illumination. It's a paradigm shift. It's a restart. It's going to be a surprise just like that, and there's going to be a judgment put on something. 8s coming out for you all. New beginnings. Inevitable fate. Shalom.